Okay, currently just doing a test stream to kind of see how everything looks. Don't have my game audio up, or, screen audio. Yeah, I just needed to make sure that, like, everything is looking pretty good. It says I'm capping out at memory at 68 from just having word processor up, which is freaking insane, you know? What else is making it go up? If I were to get rid of Discord, uh, yeah, if I get rid of Discord, it's still about like 56. You know what's funny? I still have my old bird image. I like using it for stuff, but I need to start actually branding myself with my new character. Um, I'm probably gonna upload this as is. Just, ugh. Yeah, probably don't want to just do display capture. Um, yeah, because I have a new character model. Let me just bring up VedoTube. I have the normal one I like using for stuff, and I have the like the one that I'm just referring to as the uh dark model for more scarier games, but I think that I'm going to be using that a little bit less than my new one, which I just got rid of. Okay. It looks like that everything is still running okay. I haven't dropped any frames. Everything is good. My D drive hasn't fallen out again. Um, I might be able to stream. If that is the case, if I were to actually able to stream again, what would I do? I might actually just restart ZA just so I could go through it on stream. Um, Bitrate's been holding out. The one of the major reasons why I don't know really what to do right now with my streams is solely because I can't play anything graphically intensive, or else my computer will just start falling apart again. So I have to find games that are on the Switch. And right now, the only games I could think about playing on the Switch right now is a Pokemon game or is a Pokemon game or going back to Hyrule Warriors Legends. So my idea with that would be I have this goal to 500% that game, like on content. Do I? One second. I do. Okay. Um. Oh no, I don't need the collaboration screen as much. I'm just looking over to the side at all this stuff. Yeah, there we go. Uh, I'm trying to find things to integrate stream stream chat onto my setup, but I don't really have a traditional setup. So the only thing I could really think about doing is maybe like having my normal setup be small, having Hey Flash. So as I mentioned the other day, the D drive is now working again, which is really cool. Uh, and hopefully that stays. But the one problem I'm having is that I don't want to stress it out with like a bunch of like game stuff. If I were to, which one is the screen capture? Because that's the one that's actually gonna just grab my desktop, and I don't want to do that. Um, if I were to go over to full game capture, and I were to grab display capture 3? Okay, it's that section, and screen capture 2 is that section. Um, if I were to do this, so primary monitor, edit. Wait, no. I need to go into filters. There we go. Instead of left, I go right at 1000. 13,000. Sorry, 1300. No, 16 is too much. There we go. So, in neat news, I'm not sure if I mentioned it to you, but one of the people I follow had a really funny moment. Uh, they had just gotten back from the convention Magfest, and they were talking about like all the friends that they had like met over there because they don't usually go out in public a lot, and they were like excited, but they usually have um two podcast hosts that are just like PNG models that are just like sitting in the corner, and then they have them and one of their co-hosts like as like actual like on camera. But the problem is that this week both of them were sick as well, but they could still make it to the podcast. So one of them was recording from their house. And so I was like, okay, so what am I gonna do? And they just sat there, thought about it, and said, actually, do you know what? I'm gonna like turn off my camera. And then they turned on their VTuber model from their other channel and did a transition reveal, which is like the funniest thing ever. There we go. Um, okay, so if I were to do that, and I were to then do that, and then I were to have a game up. No, don't be full screen. Yeah, I just realized what that did. This mess. Uh, okay. I were to then put a filter. That reduces the opacity. Like, if I were to do that, it actually does look kind of cool. So, so Flash, how do you think about about this particular setup? My CPU and my memory is currently sitting at like 50 and 65. My GPU only spikes to about 40 when I actually touch the game. I think everything's okay. I just have to be really careful not to pass anything like in front of this space right here, which might be a problem considering that it's like between the two screens, you know? Um, but I'll work on it. But yeah, as you could tell, I changed around some of the stuff on nearly invisible. Yeah, it's hard. There we go. It's hard for me to make it both pass through to see the other side and also have like what to show what's behind it. Yeah, CPU, the second that I jumped into the game, spiked up to 100. My my computer sounds like it's about to take off. uh, But nothing crashed, so that's nice. Um, okay. Why does that feel so weird? Hmm. Ah, dang it. Okay. So I'll just take off the screen capture part, because to me that feels really weird. Feels really weird for me to not have the game that I'm playing on the left screen. I was having it on the right screen. Whoa, what the? Oh, I was like, what the heck happened to my model? I was like, oh, it's the piece of sand that's behind it. But yeah, but yeah, I changed the description of my Twitch, and I think I'm gonna be, since I don't have any storage room anymore, I'm probably gonna just I'm probably gonna just probably gonna just straight upload VODs from Twitch straight onto YouTube without any editing, which is gonna be a little rough, but I will manage. So, what's your opinion? Uh, I I have two things that I want to do, and I'm not sure which one of them to. I'm not sure which one of them to do first. Um, I'm either going to play Pokemon on stream, Legend ZA from the beginning again. Have to delete my save file again. Uh, I either do that. Yeah, I either do that or I. Yeah, either I'm gonna do that or I'm going to try to start back up playing Hyrule Warriors, which I know is a game that not many people care about, but I care about it to an extent. And I have a philosophy that it doesn't really matter what game I want to play. It's that if I am playing the game long enough and enough people are interested in seeing people play it, that should make people like show up effectively. Um, so I've already done Final Fantasy 1 on stream. Problem is I lost all the footage. Uh, I was gonna use some of that footage for a video about Final Fantasy 1 uh in conjunction with yeah, I know that the game is wrong. I just haven't had the ability. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, again, I can't play anything on PC right now until we manage to get the memory problem fixed. I actually don't remember which one this is. um, yeah, I see which one that is. Also, I'm not sure if you've seen the other videos that I put up on the main channel, not the VOD channel, but I've started doing this. This is a schematic of all of the all of the pieces of media I've ever played, and I'm still adding to it. I have movies and television right here. I have anime and manga. I have other pieces of media that I have, usually just like stuff on the internet. And then I have this whole list of video games. All of the pink ones have been recently added, and I'm probably going to upload that video before I head out in a bit. Um, but yeah, this list is getting extensive. On both my platinum and stones right now, I currently have 8, which is a bit more than I would want right now, but I could extend it to 10 on both sides and not really feel too bad about it. It's just that like I can't go any further than that. I have a feeling that the way that this is gonna look in a bit, something like that. Oh, is that gonna pop up? Uh, okay, it didn't. I okay, I had notes 2. I had notes 2 down. Okay, which ones? Oh wait, yeah, I have to actually double check to see which anime I accidentally deleted. Um, yeah, I'm still not sure which one that was. Hopefully it was just a duplicate, because I cannot for the life of me remember which one is missing, which is sad. Um, okay, so we have that one right there. I might actually move one of the ones over here over. So don't know why I had to do that. Um, yeah, this whole time I'm just listening to my I'm listening to the um I'm listening to my computer, and while it is making a lot of noise, it's not like it's making like annoying noises. What goes up? What goes up? There we go. Okay. Um, all of that filled out. Okay. Okay. So I'm probably gonna do a full stream tonight. Like, whenever my next day off. I stream. I work until 10 today and tomorrow. I have Sunday off, and I have a half day on Monday. And then next Saturday I have off. See, the problem with the good part about having a job in which I end my work shift late into the night is that it makes me feel really a weird feeling of coziness when I feel an odd level of coziness when I leave work. There's like a light fog everywhere and all that kind of stuff. The Yeah, but the problem is that I leave work at like 10 at night. Okay. So I'm gonna have to reclaim my capture card. We can always figure out a so yeah, Flash. When you get the chance, look up a plugin for me to use to grab chat. I specifically want one in which I could dictate certain things, like making all of the name text one color, or making like and then making like certain like VIPs like stand out. I am just using normal OBS because the other one whatever the heck it was called because the other one was making my computer run really bad whenever I would use it. But yeah, the funniest thing is that like I I was just reminded because I started the stream still with Obra Dinn up. I still have all of the stuff for I still have all the stuff for Obra Dinn since I was able to fix it. I probably should actually do an editing stream tonight instead of a gaming stream. Hmm. There is also a chance. You know what? I'm gonna try this. Might make my computer fall apart, but I kind of want to try to see if it'll work. Okay. Yeah, it works. Okay. Um, I think I'm gonna just keep full screen stuff going for now. Um, okay. So how is... CPU is actually not that high, surprisingly. If I were to jump into a character, how does the memory and CPU tank? Because because I think one of the other problems is the fact that that the yeah, I think one of the other problems is that eh, my controller's not working. Oh well. Um didn't want to like fully play it anyway. Okay, so weird. Okay, so yeah, so my goal uh is to try to stream a little bit more often. Like literally anything. I just want to stream anything at this point. Uh I don't want to look at a editing window anymore. I want to just stream and then upload raw the stuff to the VOD channel, which I think I'm probably gonna do. Yeah, considering that like I can't actually like store any data anymore, like it's gonna be kind of annoying. Um, so yeah, as long as I don't actually worry about keeping the data, should be fine. Like I said, I kind of want to not really have a... Yeah, I don't really want to have a channel that's just about streaming games, but I do actually want to... I do mostly want to have games. I just don't want to be tied down to just talking about video games solely, you know? I want to be able to talk about whatever I want and vent about whatever I need to. Yeah, so I'm gonna stop streaming, and the second that I do, I'm gonna hit the upload to the VOD channel and just have it just go straight up. And I think that that's how it's gonna be from now on. Is that it's like, second I'm done, just hit the button, it's gonna upload, and then I'm not gonna worry about it. I might go in after and like add like tags, but like I'm not gonna have time to do so. So anyway, I'll see all of y'all next time. Uh, Goodbye, everybody.